under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Rick Porcello gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Milwaukee, the center fielder. Lorenzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now a ball lined to the left side. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe Mcdonald.
Hey, Joe Mcdonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah.
One ball, two strikes.
Cain, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
2 balls and a strike to Braun.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
But there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand one. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Adrian Hauser, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
In now, Omid Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
1-1.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in. That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Jeff Mcneil will be the next to take a turn as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Garcia has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete Alonzo.
So here's Pete Alonso, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch.
1-1. Ball match outside.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, a double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's Jedd Gyorko now. In his career against Porcello, he's 3 for 9. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Count is 1 and 2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Brewers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. He went deep in the contest last night.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll take a look at ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Yelich.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. From the stretch. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Next for the Mets, Jake Marisnick. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
The set and the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Mets leave 1. Will move to the third with no score. Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Nope.
2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So now the Brewers pitcher, Adrian Houser. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Brock Holt now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Now in the box, Christian Yelich. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's off the plate.
In his career, Yelich is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
2-0 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Two and one after the foul ball there. Two and one, here it is. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Into the upper deck, but foul. He's set. The 2-2. Here's a breaking ball blocked by Ramos. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Here's the payoff pitch. Pitch is popped up. Alonzo is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Brewers strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Pitch popped up. Braun moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Omid. Rosario.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third. And up next will be the shortstop, Omid Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Robbie Cano now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Ball 2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Lined hard toward right center. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
So here's Jeff McNeil.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Up next to the Mets, the first baseman, Alonzo.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
He's set. The 2-2. Pops this one up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Braun is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
So stepping in, Omar Narvaez. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
1 ball.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. In the air now out to left field. Cespedes is there. And the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now. So digging in now, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
The 0-1 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Garcia has it in time to first, and there are two away.
The left fielder, number 52. Yo, hit it. Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Once again a 3-2. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is a ball down and away.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-0 count. The pitch. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Mets Strand 1 through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jedd Gyorko.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Lined but speared on a hop.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Lorenzo Cain.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Hard hit ball to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The pitcher, number 37, Alonzo.
At the plate, Adrian Houser, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Mcneil ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The set and the 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Mets.
Digging in, Rick Porcello. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hello.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Nope, that's the ball.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
That's the ball.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting the take sign on right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. To 2-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Fielded cleanly, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Robinson Cano.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So coming to the plate, Jeff McNeil. A fly out and a single for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, ball 1. Count 1-0.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Ball.
2-0 now.
2-0.
Back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Mets leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in to try it again, Brock Holt, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Cespedes on the move. And this will find its way to the 335 sign.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, It isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Braun awaiting the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
None out, runners at first and second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Marisnick. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Now batting, Omar Narvaez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick is after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Digging in, Avisail Garcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Brewers 1 and the Mets nothing. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Alonzo. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Alonzo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Standing in, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He pulls this one into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So now to the plate, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Ready with the 0-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A curveball hit right back at him. The flip will take care of him at first. Not exactly crisis averted on the mound just yet, but a big first out nonetheless.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Corbin Burns is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Yoenis Cespedes will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check? Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Second and third, 2 away. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Big pitch here. I mean, you know the guy at the plate is gearing up for something to hit, so executing a good pitch right here is essential.
3-1, here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The payoff pitch. Fouled away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jerry Familia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Adams is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Striding in, Jedd Gyorko. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Now the 1-0. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Garcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The pitcher, number 39, for the Brewers.
Keston Hiura will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Keston Hiura.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 2 home runs and 3 driven in. Now the 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And that's in there, 2-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Still even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
3-1 to him now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Brock Holt now with a full count. Here's the payoff pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Yelich is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
2-0 now. Two and one the count. Gets the sign, the 2-1. Strike two swinging just out in front of the slider. Two out, bases loaded. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The set and the 2-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base and the inning is over. A couple of walks but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Brent Suter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Brent Suter.
Here's Matt Adams now. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2-2.
Now here it comes. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Omid Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
Oh, that's out. Outside, that's a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Full count, 3-2.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. As he'll take a look at ball one. Suter has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone. Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
The count now at 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Brad Brock will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 29, Brad.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Braun. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. That's wide, 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Jedd Gyorko now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball inside.
A runner on first with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnick is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Brewers strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Knable will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Sogard will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Leading off the inning, Mcneil, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his own. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 0-2 home, and they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
At the plate now, Alonzo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
In now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
1-1.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Wilson Ramos is on deck. The 3-1. They swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here's the 0-2. This is popped up, but this will land untouched. 2 out with the man at first. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Here's another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch is popped up. Braun has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. The Brewers lead this one 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dylan Betances is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tomas Nido will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. Digging in once again, Orlando Arcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Under it is Marisnick, one away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 1-0. Josh Hader comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 71.
Into the box, Tomas Nido. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Yelich is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Center fielder, number 16. Jake.
Ready once again, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here it comes, 1-0. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, the left fielder, Matt Adams.
J.D. Davis will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 28, J.D. Davis.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Yelich, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Milwaukee Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Adrian Hauser gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Rick Porcello is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. Josh Hader earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.